Everyone's talking about Kanye West, Kanye at the White House, Kanye talking to Donald Trump. A lot of people are pissed off. Last time I checked a few minutes ago, Kanye was number 3 in Twitter worldwide trends. Kanye, Kanye, Kanye. Donna Brazil called his visiting Donald Trump at the White House something that set us back 155 years. I disagree. I'm actually proud of Kanye that he basically understands how to cultivate power. That's the one credit no one gives Kanye West for doing. That is, he understands that Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States. He does not apologize, Kanye West, for any of Donald Trump's maladies. He even said at one point that liberals will say, hey, Donald Trump, he's racist. But rather than Kanye West saying, well, Donald Trump isn't racist, he said, wait a minute, I don't need that to stop me. Okay? And he said that in front of Donald Trump, who just let him keep talking, didn't stop him at all, didn't say, hey, I'm not racist. Okay? That was interesting. No moment that wasn't picked up by a number of people. That really stood out for me. But what Kanye said was a number of things are vitally important. For example, the story of Larry Hoover has not been told, and that needs to have a light shown on it. Kanye went there to bargain for Mr. Hoover's release from prison so that he can go back and achieve, and I have to tell you, I don't know Larry Hoover's story. I will find out more to tell you about it, because the first time I was aware of it was when reading the transcript about what Kanye West said. A number of news organizations on television just blithely left that out. But Kanye was there in part to talk about that. And Kanye makes a great point regarding having schools that really teach learning that's interesting. It's not a matter of being, he's right, this isn't a matter of being ADD or having attention deficit disorder is what that's called. School is boring. And there are people who would rather learn about mathematics as it's applied, say, to baseball management, right? Or economics as it's applied to football organizations, which then you can be applied to other things, and you can then go off and teach the abstract ideas. The one-size-fits-all idea of learning should never, ever, ever be foisted upon us, and yet constantly it is. And it has been for a long, long time. But I digress. Kanye was right to bring up the need for a different type of approach in that area of life. You know, when I think about it, at first I was like other people, like, oh, why do you do that? And then I started thinking about it, and I said, hey, you know what? He makes a lot of sense. And not only that, as a person who's worked for mayors of Oakland, who worked for Dianne Feinstein's volunteer, who worked as an intern to the late Texas Senator Lloyd Bentsen, I will tell you that there is much to be said if you can get an audience with someone who's able to pull the levers. And much as I had an audience many times with Senator Barack Obama while he was running for president, he listened to me about a number of things. Congratulations to Kanye. We don't give him the proper kudos for what he did. And when you start looking at what he said, why is it such a bad thing? I'm just asking. All right, I'll see you.